from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight. Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
At the plate, George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Houston, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
First offering on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bradley is there. One pitch, one out.
In the second spot, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a fastball's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. This is popped up. Kinsler on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
That ball wasn't actually smoked, more of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
play the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Hero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Carlos.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Now a swing and a soft liner, but this is foul near the seats.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Garrett Cole gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Batting third, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Full sets. First pitch on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
0-1 the count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 fouled away. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Two pitches fouled away. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Boston strands a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Tyler White will bat next. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one right down Main Street. Line to the right side. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the plate. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the double steal is on here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Brian McCann.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ripped on the ground to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No balls and a strike to count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Kinsler gets his lead at first, nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 8, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. He's running. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Grounded up the first baseline. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Over to first, Cole, and the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Here's George Springer. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Dribbled up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Misses, ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In now, Alex Bregman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Altuve, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. Tapper up the line. On to first with is Pierce, and that'll be the inning. Astros leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, a 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Tyler.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Change up low, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A base hit in his first trip. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line it, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A ball and no strikes.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now the 1-0. Check swing here and a little looper. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Steve Pearce now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Steve Pearce.
The pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score.
Just foul.
He'll try again, 1-2.
That's inside.
Fastball that just misses inside. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, there goes Kinsler. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. He's carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
One strike now from Cole. Swing and a little tapper. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, in plenty of time, and he's out at third. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Houston, catcher, Brian McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Way out in front. Popped him up. Vasquez will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ready once again, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Kinsler down on the ground. Oh, but he beats it out. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first.
Ooh, bang, bang play right there. That's one of my favorite plays, thinking back to it, to go in that hole in between first base and second base, do that little pirouette, make that throw to first base. Wasn't able to complete the play, but nice job.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Springer stands at first with 1 out. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bogaerts onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Here's Price on 3-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Astros leave 1. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Christian Vasquez, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Christian Vasquez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Ball one.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Playing 12, 1-2's the count.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fly ball out toward right field. On the move is Reddick. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Tyler White. Lays off 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. high in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman, number 10, Yuliansky Gabriel.
Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. On its way is pitch number 75. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
2-0 to count.
And he popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
J.D. Martinez.
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
No strike.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Benintendi leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball foul down the left side.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
High and deep to right center. Springer on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
At shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. One out and a runner on third. Grounded to third. Played on the backhand. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping in, Steve Pearce. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Runner at first here, one man out. And he takes a called strike one. Over to first, Cole, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Springer. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three runs already home here. And he finally gets this one over for strike one. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
The batter, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's foul.
Cole has his target. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 8th, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Boston. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in now, Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting next is Brian McCann. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now to the plate, Brian McCann, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Price ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Hook one.
A high fastball is in there. Price just 1 earned run so far here with 1 out in the 7th inning. Up around the face.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Betts on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tyler Thornburg is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Thornburg.
Jose Altuve will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. The 1-1. There's a curveball blocked by Vasquez. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox 4 and the Astros 2. Colin McHugh gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Colin McHugh.
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Christian Vasquez.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And he fouls this one off. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Count remains at 0-2.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. McHugh has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now, in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
McHugh pauses. First pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
32, Matt Barnes.
So coming to the plate, Tyler White. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses 2-1. Pitch on the way towards second. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
That's why there's no justice in this game. The pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get him out.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
White on at first, nobody out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home, a little bouncer.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air to right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hard hit to first. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick
as he sends it on the ground to first.
There's one. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox 4 and the Astros 2. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. Will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. 3-0 pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. One out, nobody on. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Bogarts is retired, 2 down now.
First baseman number 25.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Craig Kimbrell.
Brian McCann will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or if he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, George Springer. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Last strike now for Houston.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had. And for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have. So when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. David Price pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.